takes boundaries to live a free, fulfilled, financially abundant, love-drenched life. That's the life you want. And yet you keep saying yes when actually you would like to say no. You keep overextending yourself, trying to help every single other person out there, even when it means putting your own vision on the shelf, putting your own needs down. You keep betraying yourself in favor of everybody else's needs. You take on everyone else's problems. You try to fix them. You're always in their business, even when they haven't actually asked for help. And sometimes, even when they have asked for help, your desire to completely take over and help them out means that they never grow, they never get stronger. Both of you suffer as a result of this, your need to help everyone. You want approval, validation from the wrong people. You need to approve of yourself. You need to validate yourself. Or you try and get validation from your business. Your business is not a vehicle for validation. It is a vehicle to help you make money, but the reason why it's not working, honey, is because you're using it to validate yourself. You're using it to show, I am a good person, and not all about the money. You prioritize other people's opinions over your own opinion. Sorry, before we carry on here, I am Rosemary Lonnie Knight. I am the Money Minister. I support action-oriented spiritual people to deepen their connection to the divine, to leave behind the pain, the limiting beliefs of the past, to rise, thrive, and prosper in your life's purpose, making as much money as you are willing to allow yourself to make. Because yes, I do believe that you get to live free, fulfilled, financially abundant, love-drenched if you will claim it. And you are not claiming it when you do not have clear, respectful boundaries in place, like when you are prioritizing other people's opinions. And I'm sorry, even if it's your spiritual teacher, your pastor, your parents, and you're prioritizing their opinions over your own. You are no longer a child. You can ask for people's opinions if you want. Sometimes they give it to you before you ask, and you allow that to keep you in indecision because you're thinking they must know better than you. You don't trust yourself. You'd rather trust others over you. How is that helping your life? You don't express yourself. You don't express your feelings, your true feelings. You would rather keep the peace than tell people what you really think. Except the resentment is building up inside of you. There's something wrong. You don't want to admit it, but it doesn't feel good to keep living in this way, okay? You're the peacemaker all the time. You will put your own needs down in favor of every single other person. You think that makes you a nice person. And I suppose it does make you a doormat, but aren't you tired of that? Because people can look at you. You are actually a very successful, you look good. You look the part of success, but you feel something's not right. You need boundaries in your life. You need boundaries. You're allowing other people to take advantage of your kindness, your generosity. You're not setting limits on them. You're not asserting your own needs. You tell yourself, well, I don't need anything, or that there's no one here when I need help. But you've designed your life in such a way that no one knows that you need help. So they just assume that you're fine and everything is together, but now you feel kind of angry, though you don't always admit it either. That's the crazy thing. You don't ask for what you want. You are this martyr, always putting yourself down, believing that your worth is tied to what other people think of you, or your ability to always be helping someone. Honey, you need boundaries. People can't be just allowed to walk into your house whenever they want to take your time whenever they want to speak to you any old how that they want to. No, but you are the one that has to finally realize, this is not me being loving. You are literally, and I really want you to hear this, you are treating people as though they're too weak to take care of themselves, though you would never admit it. You actually think you are stronger than every single other person in your world. And you might even cloak it around, but I'm called to do this. It's a calling on me to help everybody in this particular way. And yes, I agree, you are called to serve people in a certain way, but there's a big difference between people pleasing and people serving. And you need to figure out what that difference is. If the things that I've said here prompt or prick something inside of you, honey, it's time for you to get back on your spiritual growth path, your personal growth path, your money growth path, because I promise you it's affecting your income. I have no doubt in my mind that you feel restricted. You may have more money than most, and you might tell yourself, oh, I should be grateful. But you know that one, you feel distant from the divine. Two, you know that you're not living to the fullness of your potential. The only way you can It's by learning to love you. Love you enough to handle these areas that are chipping at you, and deepen your intimacy with the divine, and also learn how to manifest exactly what you need to live to the fullness of your potential. Whether it be money, whether it be other things. Oh yes, I love to help people get lots of money. I am the money minister after all. It's time for you to step up to your next level. It's time to get clear boundaries in place. It's time for you to even see, because you don't even, some of the things I've said here, you didn't even think that they were a problem until I said it to you. You might think it's a cultural thing. You might tell yourself, oh, in my culture, this is the way we do things. That's why Rosemary doesn't understand it. I used to say such crazy things until I finally admitted and had the courage to make myself a priority in my own life. That's how things change. You are created in the image and likeness of the divine. You are not here to disappear so everybody else can appear. Wake up. It's time to start your up-leveling for real. Much amazing love. Share this with someone else. The link will be around this video. Go and see. You will know if it's right for you. Much amazing love.